What's up, guys? Welcome back to another weekly reset video. Guess what? Iron Banner 6v6 is back. Yes, it is the rotating playlist inside of the Crucible this time around. So it is control. Sadly, you cannot earn any Valor or Glory points. Yeah, I have 0 Glory. Sorry, guys. I haven't done any of that yet. Everybody's grinding for the Redrix. But it is 6v6 control, so we will have a lot of people in a lot of small spaces. So you do have the daily Iron Banner milestone, which is complete 3 challenges in the Iron Banner. It'll basically give you, I think it's 15 Iron Banner tokens, and then you have the Iron Banner Season 3 for the whole Iron Banner for the whole season. So speak with Lord Saladin at the Iron Banner grounds beneath. The Traveler will be going over the Iron Banner gear and the new Iron Banner ornaments at the end of the video, so if you want to see those things, you can just skip to the end of it and whatnot. But let's just move on. So it looks like the Nightfall this time around is the Inverted Spire. Awesome. So obviously this is mostly a Cabal and a Vex strike, so there's going to be a lot of Solar Burn, there's going to be a lot of Void, and there's going to be a good amount of Arc. It's kind of difficult to figure out which one you want to do depending on what enemies you will be facing inside the strike, which I don't know yet, but I think personally I'd either go with Void or Arc. Solar, no. Cabal and the Vex both have Solar. The thing is with the Vex, the only guy that actually has Arc damage is the final boss, and that's during the final phase of the fight. So I think Void or Arc are your best options for that one as well. So let's move on. It looks like the flashpoint this time around is IO, so all you have to do is complete public events or defeat the, high value targets in the area. So boom, just complete some of these. It'll go toward a percentage on your flashpoint, and yeah, you'll eventually get that done and be able to pick up some stuff from Cade. So speaking of Cade, let's go to the tower and check out the vendors. Alright guys, we're here at Cade. Let's check out the maps for IO, which is the flashpoint. Definitely pick up the, what is it called? The Scout Report. It'll basically just show some loot caches around the area, so let's pick up some of these, and yeah, we'll be able to see some of the new treasure maps for the area. What's really cool is that you can actually pick up the Curse of Osiris guns, and you can actually pick up some of the new Warmind weapons through some of these treasure map caches, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, just go to IO, they should pop up. Let's see, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so there's none all the way down here. I did a video, didn't realize it was all the way down here by the Endless Gate, but yeah, should be fairly easy to find. Some of these might be in caves or on top of things, just keep that in mind as well. So if you feel like you're on top of it, it could be above or below you. Over here at Ikora, let's check out her meditations this time around. So basically, if you complete meditation missions, you can get the Vanguard Research tokens, which gives you that OG Destiny 2 campaign gear. But yeah, let's check it out. Looks like we have the Unbroken mission, the Larceny mission, the Curse of Osiris mission, Omega, and the new Warmind mission, Off-World Recovery. So basically, complete these, get the tokens, and you'll have a chance at this OG armor. Alright, let's see what the raid vendor has. Benedict9940. He's the Emperor's Advocate on the Leviathan. Let's see what he has. So it looks like he has the normal raid helmet, the normal raid gauntlets, the normal raid chest piece, the normal raid boots, the Eater of Worlds, was a class item, and then the inaugural dress, which you can get from completing the normal Leviathan. This is probably one of the best pulse rifles in the game right now. It has 2 great perks, Outlaw and Kill Clip. Kill Clip gives you more damage, so you can, I think it's like 2 or 3 burst them with Kill Clip activated, where it takes 3 to 4 bursts if you don't have it active, but Outlaw allows you to reload it very fast and get right back into your engagements. It's under the adaptive frame type, which actually received faster RPM and a lot of buffs and whatnot. So this is a great pulse rifle. Highly recommend trying to get this thing, whether you are in the Leviathan or if you haven't got this thing yet, definitely just pick it up after you complete the normal version of the Leviathan raid. Alright, here at Eververse. Now, Eververse actually has 2 things. If you don't know, she got the Prismatic Matrix, which is a new way to earn some gear, so let's just go into it right here. So basically, this gives you a loot pool of stuff, right? And basically, anything that's check marked, you will not get if you use a Prismatic Matrix. So since, like, I have all these things, I have a chance to get the Positive Infinity, the weapon ornament for the World Line 0 and whatnot, but basically, like, once you get a Prismatic Matrix, which you get, I think, once you get your first Bright Engram, you can actually go in here and get it. So throughout the weeks, you'll be able to just knock out all these items and know that you actually have every single one of these items, which is pretty awesome. So let's check it out. Looks like we have the exotic vehicle, the Eon Drive. I actually got this thing yesterday. Freaking hilarious. Now I don't have to waste my Prismatic Matrix on it. Yeah, next, let's go over the World Line 0 ornament, the Positive Infinity. This thing makes the, like, if you don't like the look of it, this thing changes it up a lot. Oh, wow. Dude, that is, like, this is such a unique looking sword. I'm glad they brought it in. Like, this thing, this ornament looks crazy. Like, that just makes it look nuts. Alright, looks like we have the Mind Barrage Sparrow, the Freaky Dance emote, the Pitfall Soder E5D ship. Moving on, we have the Andes Peak Hunter vehicle, which is a Sparrow, the Alton's Ambush Sparrow, the Riveted Majesty Ghost Shell, the Fleet, did I say Fleek? Wow, SKA9 ship, and then we have the Orca Song shell. But moving on, we obviously can get the stuff from Bright Dust. So basically, if you want any of these items down here where it says Bright Dust purchases, dismantle anything you get from a prototype engram like sparrows, ships, emotes, anything like that, you'll get some Bright Dust, shaders, blah, 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 blah. Moving on, looks like we have the Collaborative Dance emote, we have the Disco Dance emote, we have the Glam Toboggan Sparrow, the Dusk Harrier ship, wow, don't know how to talk, the Curus Gullet, you know, I'm not going to attempt it, it's a ship, okay, it's new, it's Warmind. We have the Exotic Shell, the Skyline Flipside Shell, let's check it out. This actually is like the Fast Lane Shell where you can like re-up your vehicle a lot faster, and you can reload your weapons while you're actually on, like your, your Sparrow and whatnot. So actually you just got this shell within my first week of Warmind, which is pretty cool. Looks like she's selling the class item for the new Eververse set, which kind of makes it look like you're, like a Taikanaut, I guess. I really don't have a better word to explain it. Looks like she's selling the Dread from Below Telesto Weapon Ornament. This is a new one that came in Warmind. If you like blue, this thing looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty nasty. So, and then you also have the Jade Jester Ornament for the Jade Rabbit Scout Rifle. Let's check it out. I actually like this ornament a lot. Kind of makes it look, I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the word, but it makes it look pretty awesome. So moving on, looks like we have the Purple Class Sigil Transmat Effect, the Ghost Green Transmat Effect. Shader-wise, we have the Omelon Meteor Gloss, Vice Poise Shimmer, the Dawn and Dusk, and the Indigo Matrix. I don't really like any of these, to be honest. I guess it just depends. I definitely want to use these for gear, that's just me, but definitely some of these look good on some weapons. Obviously, you have the Boon of the Vanguard and the Crucible, where you get an Eververse reward after a strike in a Crucible match, and then you have the Fire Team Medallion, where you can earn some more XP and loot when you're playing with your Fire Team. Alright guys, the thing you've all been waiting for, the Iron Banner. Lord Saladin is back here. Let's check out what his little quest item is for the Crucible. I'm pretty sure it's for that seasonal one, so Iron Banner Season 3 just picked up whatever that thing was there. So let's go over some of this stuff. As you can tell, I saved some tokens from last time, so I'll be able to get some of this new gear right off the bat. So let's see what he has. So it looks like he has Ephrodite's Iron Cloak, which is the class item for every single, well, I would say just the class item in general for all the classes. So earn ranks in Iron Banner during Season 3 to earn this ornament. So it looks like you just need to get to rank 5, which I think is 100 tokens, so I am like right there, which is awesome. So we have a new sidearm, the Allied Demand. Let's check out the perks. So it comes with adaptive frame, 3 sight options, okay, focusing on range and whatnot. Then you have ricochet rounds, extended mag, and then you have auto-loading holster. The holster weapon is automatically reloaded after a short period of time. So this item doesn't look too bad. It, like, cosmetically, it looks pretty awesome, especially with the silencer and little Iron Banner sigil on it. I do really like the lines that they brought in. They actually brought in with a lot of new weapons coming in the Warmind, but overall look, this sidearm I think would be okay. I definitely like ricochet rounds. I definitely want to focus on a little more range, especially for the 300 round per minute archetype. It seems a little more accurate than the other archetypes that have been introduced into the game. But then auto-loading holster, definitely not my favorite perk, but overall this sidearm would be usable in my opinion. So for the leg armor this time around, it says defeat Iron Banner enemies with super, so you need to get 100 super kills to get the leg armor this time around. So next we have the sniper rifle, the occluded finality. I don't know, I'm not an English professor. So it looks like it's an aggressive frame archetype, so 72 round per minute. Then you have 2 sights, definitely go with this scope down here for a little more stability, a little less range, a little less zoom in. They have tac mag and then armor piercing rounds, probably go tactical mag. And then you have field prep, increase ammo reserves, and you get a faster reload when crouched. Obviously, this thing doesn't come with quick draw or snapshot, so in my opinion, the sniper wouldn't be too good. Maybe it's good in like PvE because you get the increased ammo reserves, and when you crouch, you get to reload faster, so optimal DPS right there. But overall, for the Crucible, probably not a good sniper rifle. Looks like the arm, the arm ornament this time around. Complete challenges in the Iron Banner during Season 3 during this ornament. So it doesn't look like there is an amount. So it says reach rank 15 and then complete challenges in the Iron Banner during Season 3. So, so you kind of have to complete the daily season thing, right, where you have to complete 3 challenges, so maybe it has to deal with something like that. So that's how you get the arm ornament. Next we have the Multimac CCX, I'm assuming that's what it's called, the submachine gun this time around. So lightweight frame, so it is a 900 round per minute archetype with the I2 Classic and the Model 8 red sight. Probably go Model 8 red for that range. Then you have accurized rounds, alloy mag, definitely go with the accurized rounds for, again, you want more range. And then you have dynamic sway reduction. When holding down the trigger, this weapon's sway reduction system boosts accuracy over time. Personally, I don't think dynamic sway reduction works in my opinion, but still, I've used plenty of submachine guns like this in the past. There's the Dead Orbit one that's like this. There is the New City, which is within the same archetype. I don't know if the impact is the same or not, but because I know some of them have 15 impact versus some who have 20 impact, so it's kind of weird how they decide to work them, but still, overall, looking at the stats, good amount of handling speed, good amount of range, especially if you put on the Model 8 Red, you'll have a good amount of range on this SMG in general. I would say it'd probably be okay. I mean, some people like dynamic sway reduction. Personally, for me, I don't like it, but still, I'm definitely going to have to try this thing out in the Crucible. So it looks like the chest armor, you had to defeat Iron Banner enemies with power weapons during Season 3 to get the chest piece. So much easier than getting melee and grenade kills in the last season. So that one doesn't seem too hard. And then it looks like you can receive the Finite Impactor hand cannon. Let's check out the perks. Comes with adaptive frame, so it's a 140 round per minute archetype. Then you have the fast draw and then the sure shot. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Man, that's really weird. Like, you either sacrifice a crap ton of stability and handling for some range, or you sacrifice range for a good amount of stability and handling. So then you have a pendant mag and then drop mag. Not really good perks for magazines right there, especially for this type of hand cannon. And then you obviously have snapshot sights, which faster time to aim down sights. From overall look at it, hand cannon will not be good. Definitely not in the Crucible compared to other hand cannons like Better Devils, and even like Sunshot and stuff like that. Like, this thing will not compare just because of the perks it has. So for the helmet, this is the big thing. So win matches in Iron Banner during Season 3 that earn this ornament. All you have to do is win 25 matches. That's all you got to do, and reach rank 25. Kind of forgot to mention that. So rank 5, rank 5, rank 10, rank 10, rank 15, rank 15, rank 20. I'm assuming this one's rank 20. Yes, then you have rank 25, and then in rank 25 you can receive the rocket launcher, the Shining Sphere. Let's check it out. So it does come with adaptive frame. You have 3 launcher perks. Probably go with the bigger blast radius, and then you have the choice of hourly casing or high velocity rounds. Go with high velocity rounds because you can up that velocity right there. And obviously you have pulse monitor. It auto reloads it when you become wounded. So I don't know if pulse monitor would be good in the Crucible. Maybe it would, just because you're flying up in the air when most people are trying to use a rocket launcher. Maybe you'll be weak. So once you fire it, you get weak, it automatically loads it again, and then you can just fire it off again. Pulse monitor also works when the weapon is stowed away. So I think overall, this, just from a first glance at it, this rocket launcher wouldn't be too bad in the Crucible. Obviously, like Sins of the Past and stuff like that dominates right now. Just because of the cluster bombs. Definitely, like, don't use this thing in PvE activities, just because, again, Sins of the Past and some other rocket launchers that come with cluster bombs actually do extremely well in PvE. But PvP, this thing might be good, and it looks like once you reach rank 30, you get the Dark Decider auto rifle. So this is a Vice auto rifle, 720 round per minute. Rapid fire frame, they have 3 barrel options, and then it looks like you have the choice of extended mag or high caliber rounds. I'd probably go with the high caliber rounds. And then you have auto-loading holster. When you holster the weapon, it's automatically reloaded after a short period of time. So first impressions, this archetype isn't that good. There's only one, and it's the Dead Orbital, and then it comes with Zen Moment, where you can actually hit a lot of crits. I know I just did my review over another 720 round per minute auto rifle, and it was just god-awful. Obviously, that's a little different compared to the Vice auto rifles and whatnot, but still, I would say my first impressions, this thing would be average. I mean, it does come with high caliber rounds. Probably want to keep this barrel. Auto-loading holster, I believe, is like just completely pointless. I only use it on Sins of the Past and PvE, so maybe it'd be good in PvE. Plus, you have the flinch factor. I don't know, but overall, I'd say it performed just averagely. So it looks like once you hit rank 30, you get the Visage of Scory, which shows the number of Iron Banner packages you collected overall. So that's kind of neat. And then it looks like once you hit rank 35 for the season, you get the Esfera Triumph ship, which is pretty sick. Let's check it out. Hopefully, it looks good. Nothing crazy. Nice. I like it. You're gonna like the way you look. Okay, and it looks like the new jet type or whatever, but I do want to open one of these packages for y'all just to look inside and see what we have. So again, you can still get all this Iron Banner gear. It looks like they brought in a new shader called the Iron to Steel, which I'm assuming is why some of the guns kind of look like, not like a dark turquoise. I don't know how to speak. So that's what the new shader looks like on some of the gear and some of the weapons. So that's just what it's going to look like right there and whatnot. So I don't think you can earn any of the new weapons, but you can earn some of the Curse of Osiris and the OG weapons and gear. And then obviously you have the world gear, which is any of those items, which it doesn't really matter, but still you definitely want to be able to up your rank to be able to get some of these items right here. Alright guys, we're coming to the end of the video. If you want to know how to support me, there'll be a link below to say best way to support me. I'll take you to a 4-minute video. It's not Patreon or anything like that. I believe it's a lot better than Patreon. I believe you guys get a lot more out of it than I do Patreon. But if you do want to do that, you can always like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell next to subscribe when you want to see when I drop some more content. I'm definitely going to be dropping some stuff on these new Iron Banner weapons. So just comment what you guys want to see below. Like, literally just be like, David, do a review over the new Iron Banner sidearm. Boom. Review out in like 2 days. That's all you have to do, and it'll be out. If you want to know my opinion on the raid or anything like that, definitely just let me know as well. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.